Hi there, it's Dr. Melissa McCreary from TooMuchOnHerPlate.com, and I'm checking in again because I want to talk about emotional eating solutions. Life is too short to be struggling with food, with overeating, with weight that you can't lose, with not feeling good inside your own skin. You know, it's a horrible feeling when it feels like you can't control what your body is doing, or the way that your body looks, or the way that you are in the world. And that's the feeling that a lot of women who are struggling with overeating and emotional eating are walking around with. I gave a free call and I hope you've carved out the time to listen to it. If you haven't, I want to encourage you to really schedule the time for yourself right now to do that. If you don't have a copy of the call, there's a link below that'll allow you to access that recording. On that call, I talked about some triggers that are really important to examine because they affect people's eating and their relationship with food very powerfully. One of the hot spots that I talked about on this call that is so important, especially for women, is anger. So many women overeat or turn to food when faced with anger, when faced with conflict or potential conflict, when they're worried about getting angry themselves or somebody else getting angry with them. It's a huge trigger. It's a big problem. What complicates it even more is that a lot of women are so uncomfortable with getting angry or being angry or having other people be angry at them that they've really refined the art of not thinking about it. Many people who think of themselves as really nice people hold on to their niceness by distancing themselves from their more unpleasant feelings, for not being so connected to their anger. You know, and when I talk about anger, I'm talking about the whole ball of wax. I'm not just talking about rage. I'm talking about irritation, frustration, being troubled by something. All the little niggling things that can add up to bigger anger over time if they're ignored. Or that can lead you to eating a whole pint of ice cream to try to feel better because you don't know what else to do. This is a complicated trigger. It's one that needs to be paid attention to, and that I strongly stress that you don't ignore. But it's also a trigger where you may need some more help to sort out, you know, what it is that you're really feeling, what it is that you really need, because it's not food, and how to start being more effective in your life, not just with food, but with your emotions and probably with the other people who are in it. That's a big part of what I talk about in my Emotional Eating Solutions programs. You can read more about those at www.emotionaleatingsolutions with an S, because there's more than one solution, not one, you know, it's not a cookie cutter that fits everybody. Emotionaleatingsolutions.com, where we don't talk about diets, we don't talk about what to eat, we talk about how to get to the root of the problem, how to address that root so that you can be more effective with food and with everything else that's going on in your life. So I hope this tip is helpful for you. Let me know what you think. Send me an email. Take really good care.